Just a few blocks down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Indianapolis Colts. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He fields it at the 8. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. At their own 30-yard line.
Here we go, set. 68, Packer, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready?
Right to the air is Leonard. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Trying to get the running back here going early on the first play, Mike, but what that does is it opens things up for the rest of the passing game as the game unfolds. Show this defense our running back is not an afterthought. He is a priority to our passing attack.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Ready, break. Warriors 70, let's go. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Mustang 19. Ready,
to throw is Leonard. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. And the Jaguars are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
All right, let's go. 13. Sink right. There we go.
Here's Lawrence to throw right away. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. He was looking for Jim DK that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Here's the first carry for Tank Bigsby. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's good for a Jaguar first down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards.
Hey,
and the Jaguar first down.
Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
At the 19-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. On red.
Here's a first carry for their running back, and he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Hey, run. Hey, tomato, tomato. Cut. Silver.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. His first touchdown of the new campaign.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This fielded at about the 9. Now an opening past the 30. And it will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Check. Check. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Set. Hurt.
On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Let's go now. Here we go. Happy lining. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
To the air on 2nd down. Here's Leonard. Now his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. They're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 15 on that game. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
Okay, break. Here we go. Here we go. Back row 80. Warrior 70. Come back, team. Hey, smash. Get up.
On the ground, it's Taylor. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Throwing on 2nd down. Leonard. That's complete. And it's Adonai Mitchell. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 19 in the air. 1st down, Indianapolis.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll run a draw now with Taylor. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Come on. Crack on the 10. Ready?
Leonard to throw. Flush to his right. Now he'll run. And he's going to be close to the first down. Marking just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up third and short yardage.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
They'll look to pick this up third and a yard.
Hey, Lightning, hey, Riggs. Set, hey. Check. 70 Timberwolf. No street. Rig alert.
He'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling you that I'm leaving with a rag.
Hey, Ryan! Back!
A first down throw for Lawrence. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up the 5 and sets up second and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so high. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Come on!
Lawrence now on second down. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
The Colts take over first and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal. Street. Hey, smash. Go.
Give up the middle to Taylor. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. That's good for a Colts first down.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset. But as always, there's the exception to every rule.
Check. He's moving. Ready.
On first down, they'll go with an option right.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. That's a nice pickup there.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Ready? Go,
Motion, motion.
Cougar 19. Warrior 70. Ready?
Leonard now on the bootleg. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Extra point attempt still to come. He's got it. And the Colts are on top. It's now 10-7.
The score, Colts 10, Jaguars 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Red. John, that's it. Take right open.
To throw is Lawrence. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. And it'll be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins. As they've got it with 1st and 10.
Hey, Ryan.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 more yards.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one, and they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
Up the middle they go. And nice work here. He's got the 1st down to about the 30-yard line.
Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. Pushed out to his left. Now he'll run it. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
Now a give up the middle. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. It is 2nd and 6.
Rip, 20.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Jacksonville.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Bigsby will get into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Jacksonville.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
To kick off for the Jaguars.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19.
From the gun, here's Leonard. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Played close quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Motion. 60 by 6. 60 by 2.
Now Leonard. Open man left side. He's got it. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Hawk 70. 70 Lions. Check.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
At the 42-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Ready. Get it. 70 Lions. Cowboys. Watch out. Ready.
They go right back to Taylor. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. Here comes 3rd down.
He was brought down by Travis Hunter. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Trap 60. 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates. Mustang 19.
Looking to throw. It's Leonard. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
That's good for a Colts.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back. They hold him to no gain.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. Check. Go street. Check out.
They'll go again here with Taylor. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready, right?
They'll throw. It's Leonard. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got a pickup of 12 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. Cut it. Cougar 19.
On the give, this is Taylor. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Ready.
At the Jaguars'
2 minutes remaining
15-yard line.
here in this first half. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Taylor. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Lions. Go.
Operating out of the gun, it is Leonard. And he's in. Touchdown, Colts. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Now the try for an extra point. It's up and good. And the Colts move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14.
Jaguars 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Cam Little for the extra
You
point.
talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back from the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
17-yard line.
Get it. Patrick Riggs. Hey, Crash.
He'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. And he'll manage only the 34-yard line. He's brought down after a short kick. Second down, 8 yards
2
to go.
yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 34-yard line.
From the gun, here's a throw by Leonard. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Okay, ready?
You're trying to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Come on. Set. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
To the air is Leonard. And that is incomplete.
And his passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Hey, Rob.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And it'll be forced out of bounds just a couple yards short of the 1st down. That's a pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Hey. Here we go.
Back to throw. Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return.
All right, let's go. Hey, change attack. Silver.
Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that.
Down at the 26. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26.
Red on red. 11.
Alert, please.
They'll stick with him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points.
Hey, lie.
It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
He's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Red. Hey, Dinter. Duck.
They send the tight end in motion. He'll step up and run this.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Hey, easy route. Take right open. Open.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. A pickup of 14 on that one. 1st down, Jacksonville.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass. But give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
Lawrence out to Hunter. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 6.
Rip, 23.
Lawrence will give it to Bixby. And he's forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the 1st down.
That is Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Touchdown, Jacksonville.
That his 2nd touchdown tonight. And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, take away the 6 points, and it's ruled an incomplete pass. Now a give on the ground, and he's followed up after a gain of a yard.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down.
Hey, tomato. Take right open. 13, Luke. Hey, kill.
To throw is Lawrence. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? You're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Get it. Cap, go.
On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. Not much happening there, just a short gain. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
18, Pioneer. 60 Bobcat.
To throw is Leonard. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. Sets up 3rd down.
A yard. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Throwing now from the gun. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Jaguars think they have it, and they do. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at their 49-yard line.
Let's go. Focus, all right?
They'll run. It's out of the gun, and it's Mitchell. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Easy, route. 11, add it.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. This one broken. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. On 4th down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt. And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
Come on.
Here's Leonard now throwing on 1st and 10. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hands. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in a safety.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Jaguars first down.
Rip, 23.
Tremble comes in motion. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Hey, go. Think right open. Son, this is hot.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. Flush to his left.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
3rd down.
This a must stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. Throwing is Lawrence. Looking middle, and he spots Hunter there. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
A gain of 11 yards. It's fourth down.
Movement.
Sink right. Hey, I'm gun. Silver.
Now here's Lawrence. Now he'll air one out. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And the Colts are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
Tag. 70 Lions. Cowboys.
On 1st and 10, it is Leonard. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate, there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Ready. Cowboys. Seven Pirates.
Leonard to throw. Got it open downfield on the crossing route. Nice game here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Viking 18. Cougar 19. Tight dog.
He'll look to throw. He'll get this out to the left flat. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
Throwing again is Leonard. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain there of 10 yards. That's good for a Colts first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
18 Cardinal. Ready.
Little quick pass to the receiver heading right. And they'll take this down inside the 35. These two got it going on. 19 on that connection. And another first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
This ain't what you want.
Ready. 65, 70.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Okay,
From the 24 now, here's second and a couple.
60 Eagles. Viking 18.
They'll give this one to Taylor, running right. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
Brings up third and 1.
Bronco 80.
They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on third and short.
It's fourth down.
Cowboy 80.
Rush in.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Sit up.
Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This to get back to a one-possession game. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within one score.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This one taken at the 7. Yeah. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. In motion is Hunter. His drive will start on the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, let's go. Hey, Soko, so high.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
A gain of 11 on the way. First down, Jacksonville.
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tinton. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken back. So, right after a 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. 2nd and 7.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Ginger, attack. 11. 13, Luke.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
And the Jaguars.
That one good for 26 yards.
A gain of 26
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. We're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. It is 2nd and 9.
Red on red.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's in. his second rushing touchdown of the year.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Jaguars will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Colts 20. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready, ready.
They'll drop to throw. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
65 catch. Let go.
Leonard now on 2nd down. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and now you can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Pass and run. Get it. Bronco 80. Ready.
Leonard gonna throw for it. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. They'll motion the slot man right. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
Out of bounds at the 21-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only 1.
Taken down at the 19-yard
The Colts
line.
will signal for their 3rd and final timeout. They get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
Hey, easy. Route.
Here comes 3rd and 6. A kneel down here from Lawrence.